evening, everyone. All media houses present. I welcome you all to the first press conference of NYANCHO's Polisol album launching. That's going to be held on the 19th of March at the Independence Stadium. I am Ajefatu Jallo, the senior media manager of NYANCHO Kunda, Apachaki Entertainment, and of course the host of this press conference. First, we'll go as per the program guideline. First, we will be welcoming remarks and the introduction of the members of the high table, and then we'll go by the general remarks by NYANCHO's manager about the album launch event, and then comments of NYANCHO and other album launch committee members and NYANCHO senior media officers' remarks statement by the head of Polisol League, and then question and answer sessions. That's press comments and questions around the Polisol album, NYANCHO's level of preparedness. And then we will be closing, and closing remarks will be done by NYANCHO's senior management secretary, Fatuba. Before we go further, let me introduce the members of the high table. That's D-Jobs, the NYANCHO's manager, and Sekou Jawara, also known as Okocha, head of sports committee, and the main man himself, NYANCHO the artist, and Fatuba, the senior management secretary. D-Jobs, the floor is yours.
That's right. Good evening, everybody, members of the press, the entire membership of staff of NYANCHO Apachaki Entertainment Company. My name is D-Jobs, the manager for NYANCHO Apachaki. I would definitely like to take this opportunity to introduce every member of staff in NYANCHO Apachaki Entertainment Company. I'm a person that believes in teamwork. Based on that reality, I have to make mention of everybody that is here, because it is collective responsibility that made all these things possible. NYANCHO, the main man, thank you very much for your belief in all of us. Of course, Lena Nyan, the media director, who is also the coordinator of this setup with Aji Fatu. Fatba, the senior management secretary. We also have Sadio Mane, the road manager. Most definitely, he must be here in making sure that technically everything is okay. Fafandin Singate, aka DJ Apachaki, the backup DJ and senior media officer 1 for NYANCHO. Jarul, the promoter for NYANCHO Apachaki, they are all here. Peace, senior dancer and media officer 1, thank you very much for being on Facebook Live. Of course, our guards that are here, Big 4 and Big Sam, thank you very much. That's right, I would like to welcome all of you in an orderly fashion. I understand very well that you came from the different media houses. We have invited, I think, over 13 media houses. Some couldn't make it here because of certain engagements, we understand, but then all of you that are here right now, to honor our invitation, we want to thank all of you. We appreciate, to be honest, for leaving whatever you were doing to be part of this very important gesture. The press conference is purely on the Polisol album launch event, which is the debut album of NYANCHO, aka Apachaki. Obviously, NYANCHO started his music career in 2013, but then I think his pinnacle is in 2014 when he released the Apachaki and the Haramo, Dindinyo, you know, all these things were bangers in this country. NYANCHO should have filled up the stadium since decades ago, but then always the right time is only the right time. But then NYANCHO, his incomparability, we cannot lower gaze at it. NYANCHO is the only complete artist in this country. There are several artists in the industry, but the only complete artist is NYANCHO, aka Apachaki. I say this and I always say it, that he is the only artist that has 4 qualities: the dancer, the rapper, the choreographer, and the singer. That is definitely rare. Based on that reality, of course, we must come with an event like this, the Polisol. Perhaps people would also want to know why we said Polisol. This is an album that is dedicated to the men and women that are in utmost service for this country. The police, the military, the immigration, the GRA, all civilians that are in utmost service and that are loyal to the state. In essence, in fact, we are all Polisol, including the media houses, the journalists that are here. So basically, we understand very well that men and women that are in utmost service for this nation are the most important, but in most cases, they are the most marginalized, particularly in this country. So when we conceptualize this, NYANCHO told me, D-Jobs, I want us to amplify our voices by making sure that we inform the public about the importance of the police, the military, you name them. We should also collaborate with the police department in informing the public about the importance of community or public policing. How do we reduce the crime rates? How do we inform the public so that they can understand that the police are not enemies, but they are partners in development? We want to change the narrative. We want to change the philosophy that most people have regarding our men and women in uniform. They are not enemies. They are friends. They are partners. And we should help them in promoting their agenda. What is their agenda? The need for everybody to be responsible. The need for everybody to be Polisol. The need for everybody to collaborate with the police in making sure we understand the importance of community or public policing. So we say we cannot also do this alone. We have to inform the authority. Who are the authority? The police. The first letter that we sent to IGP was drafted in June 2021, and we had a face-to-face encounter with ASP Njai. I would definitely use this opportunity to thank him. But he understands very well that this is the greatest project ever in this country. The contents in this project are very rich. He said, we cannot wait to partner with NYANCHO because we need bold faces in selling our agenda. We need bold faces to inform the public about certain realities. So NYANCHO and his team are highly welcome to the family of the police. We had a very meaningful chit-chat with him. From there, we wrote officially to inform them about the Polisol itself, the concept. Why we said Polisols. There are several reasons responsible, one of which, in fact, based on the fact that NYANCHO himself was born in a military barracks in Bakau. And he definitely found his parents were so much loyal to the state because his father is also in service. So around the discussion, we made mention of all these realities. And we also understand very well that most of his fans in this country are in the military, the police, servicemen and women. So we had that chit-chat. We wrote to them for us to have a televised courtesy call and a press conference with them. I know that will come after this gesture. But the way they welcome us is definitely beautiful. And I know it's going to be a very, very successful relationship, a meaningful one between NYANCHO Apataki Entertainment Company and the police. Along the line, like I said, I just heard somebody was saying, is it the opening of a football week? You know, because you've seen all the trophies right here. Obviously, you need to know. And then Okocha is also here, the head of the sports committee for this project. We had to bring in the Polisol tournament as a side attraction. Because when you are launching a project, you have your side attractions. You have your marketing strategies. So we said, why not we involve the teams, the different teams, those within Bakau and outside Bakau, to be part of a tournament called Polisol. We informed Okocha, and then he also formed a committee. We met with them. We discussed, because we also want people to respect the technicalities. Where you are not an expert, don't go there. Because they are the experts, we had to invite them, because this is a national discussion. So we punctuated in capital merits the need for us to involve sports. Now, one of our fans, GB, I must mention him, they said, to whom much is given, little is not expected. GB is in Finland, and he was the one that went to the company, and they did all these trophies. They made them, and you could see the level, Polisol album, NYANCHO, a.k.a. Apataki, you know, on all the trophies, even the medals, you know, are having. So they are well branded. we would like to thank Jibi for such an initiative. Basically, the Polisol League will kick off, coach, I think, in mid-February, on the 15th. Already they have all the teams that are involved. And we want the teams to come with their fans to promote the Polisol album launch event, to patronize NYANCHO. At the end of the day, we will make sure advance tickets are available with these different teams and their fans so that they can buy and come to the event. Now, that is one side attraction attached to the album launch event. The second one is the tap approach that I introduced, trek around Bakau. Because of the native reality of NYANCHO, he is from Bakau, where the crocodiles are, the Kachikali pool, the reality, the cultural aspect of NYANCHO, the real NYANCHO, the one with the Muruba Danano, the warrior. So we want everything to manifest in capital merits. Nothing will be lost in translation. So we said the tap, we want to go hood to hood in Bakau to tell them that it is high time for them to take ownership of this event. It is high time for them to understand that NYANCHO comes from Bakau, and he has not been underrepresented in Bakau. He has always been there for Bakau. Bakau, Bakau. And he has brought in so many projects for schools in Bakau. Since 2014, NYANCHO has opened up a chapter, a charitable venture to help those young students that are financially disadvantaged up to this very moment. But then charity began at home, and then he started everything in Bakau. That and so many events. The NYANCHO Kunda Caravan, Carnival, and Open Show that comes annually for the people of Bakau, so that we can give credit where it is due, so that we can complement the fans of NYANCHO. It missed to come, I think, for 3 years. This year, because I introduced the tap approach, trek around Bakau, because we want to meet them, and ask them to come out, to embrace what they own. And I'm using this opportunity to call upon all the inhabitants of Bakau to this main gesture, the Polisol, scheduled for 19th of March, 2022 at the Independence Stadium. Now, the tap will be on the 19th. That is the second side attraction attached to the launch event, market. We will be converged at traffic lights, and it's going to be a caravan and carnival moment from 11 a.m. in the morning to 7 p.m. in the evening. Then we will establish a bigger stage in the middle of Newtown, just around Sergio's Salon, and then performances will happen. From that very 7 p.m. up to 5 a.m. in the morning, I want everybody to coexist NYANCHO Apateki Entertainment Company. I want people to come and enjoy NYANCHO. I want people to come and see the signals to the 19th of March, 2022. I want people to be informed of this expected breakthrough, 19th of March, 2022 at the Independence Stadium. And I don't want anyone to be missing. If you, in fact, like it, you can be part of that moment. If you want to, in fact, come in a baller capacity, is allowed. You can park your cameras to join the caravan so that we can enjoy. So it's definitely going to be great. We will have this moment, and in the evening, the different NYANCHO Kundas will be converged. NYANCHO has more than 27 chapters in this country, active WhatsApp forums, from Combo here to the hinterland. All these fans from Carton to Koina are going to be converged in Bakau. We are going to issue certificates to them. We are going to celebrate them because they are the real warriors. NYANCHO is a profound warrior, but then the real warriors are the fans, the NYANCHO Kunda people. So we would, that's right. So along the line, there are so many things that are happening. I would also like to thank our media unit for a job well done. I am that manager that believes in the power of media in the advancement process. And we have never turned down any media house invitation. NYANCHO posted on his account on Saturday, right, when we had a chit-chat moment with Binet on iAfrica TV on their breakfast show. And then due cognizance of the fact that iAfrica and all of you definitely had taken the lead mantle in the promotion of music in this country. Like, anybody that knows D-Jobs, you would know, he's somebody who would say, I don't have flyer for Sul Jeff. Fi ku fi defal lu ba ñu wax ko. Waaw. Olof Njaay defa ne kita ngata boo taxee neen ko yaata kon affaire bi yéen la. Yes, and that is why I said, why are we going to marginalize the media? Why are they going to stand behind? No, they have to be in the forefront in this project. And I said, Nyancho, since I became your manager in August 2021, your media campaign has never stopped. Because one thing that I emphasized in Capital Merits was the need for us to embrace and befriend the media so that we can be seen. Who is the artist? The one that is heard and seen. Now we work on the visibility aspect. We came with different approaches. Probably if I want to bring all those approaches here, we may be here till 12 o'clock, midnight. I don't want that to happen. But then we, just to be quick about it, the octopus approach, the condo approach, the Dominion approach, until this level that we schedule the launch event, the biggest project in the country. So, welcome to the Polisol gesture. That's reality. The project is full of entertainment. Yes, it's full of deliveries, incomparable entertainment. Because here, when you say the great entertainer, they will tell you Nyancho. If you want to see epic choreography, they will tell you Nyancho. If you want to hear melodies, they will tell you Nyancho. If you want to see culture and tradition at its peak, they will tell you Nyancho. If you want to know about originality, it's Nyancho. So I'm a male of boys. Yeah. If you want to see the incomparability, it's Nyancho. If you want to see the only complete artist in this country, it's Nyancho. Yeah. The energy, the enthusiasm, the synergy in Nyancho Kunda. So when I came, I said, Nyancho, you know me, I have my philosophy as the baddest manager in this country. Yes, I said, look, you are not a Muruba Dafulo. No, you have 4 qualities. Yeah, you are the only artist that is complete. And I will tell you who you are. And I brought down all the 4 qualities. And I changed the logo. Yeah, I symbolize the warrior, the crosswords. And I told them, nobody would dare him. Because where he is the utmost Lord. And that's the reality. So that is it. It is the bold capacity that brought about the Polisol. So the project cannot be a minor project. Like I said, I think I did mention about all the site attractions, the TAP, the Polisol League, and also the partnerships. We have written to almost all the major businesses in this country. Some have already respond to our proposals, but some we are still making follow-ups, and we want to urge all of them to come and be part of this project, a project that is glorifying and God-liking. The partnership is not only with those businesses, but then the authorities, the police, the fans, the media. And it's because of that noble partnership that is why all of you are here today. Now the tickets, it is very, very affordable because we understand very well that Nyancho's fans are diverse. Like I said, it's not only those in downtown, but those in the hinterland. People will be coming all the way from Karton. You name it. The places in Basse, Bantunding, Sutukoba, Makamasire, Dobonkunda, if I start naming. We went to places where the compound is in Gambia and then the sour rooms are in Senegal. Yeah. We went to places where it is an abomination for an artist to perform, but Nyancho performed there. So obviously, if you look at the fan base of Nyancho, Dominion approach in music business has been working very well for him. That is why everybody is involved. That is why this is a national discussion, and it will be taken to the global platform with your presence. Now, advance ticket, we made it $250 because we want everybody to avoid it. At the gate, $400, VIP $1,000. The tickets will be available. We also have, to be honest, other parties that are also in the country. You got every party in this country wants to be affiliated to this event. We don't want to be attached to a particular political party. Nyancho is a national asset, so he belongs to everybody. Everybody have right to enjoy the vibes of Nyancho, so we are not marginalizing any group or individual. So I am so much optimistic that groups will be involved in this representation, that Gambia will be ready for this mega event. Like the promoter was telling me the last time, he said, D-Jobs, you don't have to be so much worried about the attendance because Gambia has decided, just like how they have decided in 2016. That's the reality. They have decided to support what belongs to them. They have decided to support nationality. And I think we can always use platforms like this to, spew where it is necessary. Yeah, that Gambians are supporting what is Gambian. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the way they had gone to attacks event, the STs, the Hussein Dadas, that's the same way that they are coming to grace Nyancho's occasion. And we would love them to grace Jizzle's occasion because it's all Gambian. So we must all come together to echo similar sentiments in making sure that we develop this industry. So Polisol is here for all of you. The album launch event of Nyancho, his debut album, and is scheduled for 19th of March at the Independence Stadium. At the level of preparedness, I don't think there can be any deliveries basically more than this regarding Polisol. We also wait for your questions to come in. But then, exclusively, the involvement of sports for us to punctuate unity and promote oneness in this country. Okocha is the experts. We'll be very much flexible. Whatever dialect one wants to speak is fine regarding the involvement of what? Sports in this issue. And then this guy was like, D-Jobs, I understand the dimension that you are coming from. You are coming from the business dimension because you want to use this opportunity to market your tickets. I said, no. In as much as we want to use the opportunity to market the event, we also want to punctuate in capital merits the need for us to be together, the need for us to coexist one another, because that is what the warrior Nyancho is known for. Very peaceful individual from a very proper background. The land of rich culture and tradition. So I would like to thank all of you for this very moment. I think I will stop here for now. Mm-hmm. I will invite Okocha, who is the head of the sports committee, also to shed light on the preparations as far as the sport aspect of the project is concerned. That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
I would like to say thank you very much because you have said it all. Okay. So we just have to chip in and then let it go because you just said it. On the sports side, I will chip in because the honor. I will come to that. The honor is already given to me, so I have to take it because of you and Nyancho and Sadio and his family. Definitely. Yeah. I'm comfortable with the English, but it's all right. Then sina no alimare ka wala nga foko ngalbe konton, momo toni kontongo. Mbal bismillah la mbal ni barala fanam because Nyancho mun tol fongo talenti. Like the jobs ya fanya mentol temurun no mo kan ko take because ate a bela for side. So emphasize on the sports side, wanting to maintain peace, discipline, kadini ngol fana makoy itol fana lafta kaminke. Ani la future career lafta kaminke football kono. So ni fana mo ni silo le temi alanko ni se makoy no nyun la because ntol football fana ntol la hajo di so. Ning gal kachata Nyancho attending $25,000 in attendance, 15,000 for a winner, 10,000 for the runners-up, me second place star with a trophy, and 20 medals for the better. So, after Timo participate. We have 12 teams, and those 12 teams will be $1,000 for essayer for Marco Nyaming. Actually, to join is free. So we already have the 12 teams. Milianko will participate about the Polisol album launching football tournament on Yunto. Abekela Bakao Upper Basic School just VIP stadium nyatiri wala school obeje Mbakela Walto. So Olen tolfana sidulati jang pour ka ndongoni makoy because Gambian tol ko laje mo mo gameno buña rek e ka feye fongol la mo mo gameno respect fana e ke fon respect because adoyata nyawnya fentem bulu bat mon fentul fana jemi yana ko mo respect no nto jela so ñin dindigo mo dindigo mi yanko a oromo tale ay oromo fana sotale ntenga nga like because abama amon fe a dingol la ha abama mon fe a dingol la so momo yalan ko ye dingol kanule mo fana ta fe la fana la so e bajala like no kana wala nyama so mbe den na jang kal nim bara kal tentum bal jey la fana ala baraka babake. Thank you very much.
Okay, alhamdulillah rabbil alamin, alhamdulillah rabbil alamin, alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. Ngamang so tentu fosinya sabakato atele yake a possible tan sita jambi. Woto mbal tol fanan tentu la media houses. Mbe na management team be tentu la mbeje la. Mbe mol be tentu la mul be siring koma. Ani na nyim police ba fulol mul ben koma. Alhamdulillah. Kato niaje mbe siring be comfortable le. Anjikitale ko. Hani nga motulo bu ngalo ne do bi jande mu yalon ka se mutate. So alhamdulillah. Media house, I'm saying a big thank you to you all for making it up to us to attend this important press conference. We really appreciate it. And we are saying there will be more and more and more with us and you, because we need each other. We are each other's backkeeper. Then we'll continue to do that relationship to be a success. We are here regarding to the launching of the Polisol album. We appreciate my greatest, I always call him the greatest artist, because it's not about music. I know NYANCHO. I know him long before music. And ever since, it was just great between us. DJs and all other members, we are all the same. I'm thanking the other artists in the Gambia because we are together. Together, we can do this business brighter and greater. So for that regard, we are really happy and calling on everyone to come out in their large numbers to support and to be part of this great event, because we are partners. We are not looking at divide place. No, we are one Gambia, one people, one nation, and one activities. So for that, this Polisol launch will be one of its kinds. So we want everyone to be part of. Let's enjoy the moment. And Polisol, I mean the title, the title is very interesting. Who is talking about our police? No one. And they are the greatest hero in our country. Like I always salute them. Because if you are sleeping in your room peacefully, because there is someone out there who is taking care of you and looking over you. So why not? They award the celebration. So together we can celebrate our servicemen, being the police, the soldier, the navy, the immigration, all others. We are celebrating them. And this Polisol will be a great opportunity and great word for everyone to see themselves that we are all securities and we have to support each other. We have to be friends with them. They are not enemies, as my manager said. We are friends. People are scared of going to the police station. The moment you heard the word police, hey, police. No, they are like you and me. We are all doing different things, but they are there doing their duties. They want us to help them to be able to do it. So why not? They shouldn't be left behind. This is why we are here, to celebrate with the Polisos. And not just the Polisol, all the national officers. Men and women in uniform. I salute them once up. Thank you and thank you.
Yo, apachaki alislamu alaikum bali ngolon signolon ko tolu nyambolu men tan den kanu dimbalu teri batan selu mingi suma men ko to patato ni mbari njaba jambolu geja tero ne to ngon batul be kontona bulu amratili botili jila alla boylo nyancholo mo eke apachaki sam fete ngode ngo min kulo kido kuma kam ko wasila mandin kol ko ni amoy da wada kirmiri ba fongla nyasar mu nyonkoli ngolati katuni alfa ko embin tambuti nyasa tinyoti barna ko embere sinkitam babay fana se jenkay wolu ngola woto laftale bulo ko si ni media household be milu de na tan NYANCHO ba fulale ko ala baraka bake once again na timo fana NYANCHO kunda na fan base ol be konton na bulba maratili botili jila ngake wala nyama dorong okay nyimbe ngo important bata di jobs na manager aji fatu media fatu libe building no kono kontan bata aketa nyam mole sewo bati pour ka sinyim be ngoto jang kafo about na bankola nyanto anin na bankola sembo anin na bankola like call million ko nganta happen la this year about nyanchola do kuoto na launching oto mimbe kala Independence Stadium oto 19 March ngamira amanke pura benti banku be bengolom anda manke mo kilim bengoti wala mo fula bengoti nyimu banku be bengolti katu mafo bakaw damba mafo birika madamba wala gunjur damba nyimu Polisol leti Polisol yembira Gambia kono sati bijere andu niya korosi mbemo Polisol leti man sojarol tu koma ma immigrationol tu koma man paral tu koma hanim bindanol milube passerol nin kurol la bungol kono be jonkon ko nin kama ko wol fangol mem motu koma e bebe nyun ko konal hani taxi driver nye jaru wafiral marché kono nan mburu wafila nitatu wafilal mam motu koma mo bele dabe nyim bengo kono nyimmo banku be bengolt banku be bengola nyinti ndunta NYANCHO mparata ka Gambia kango janga yandi andi mparata ka Gambia la flako futande damin to damiano ko artist ma futande jawtal bulo ko sinya moy misiko la fannala chosano nyin ado la fannala hani americanol hani ko hip hop ni NYANCHO na tan seden kilo la hip hop bito kam bari mba mexo la nganna tamadunde je nganna bala fango dunde je nganna kora dunde je ayke afrikati wotal bulo ko sinya ndala artisote mi yalan ko mbuka mo copy latam fangola jani mbekela artiso fangoti mu donnati e ka donnal je moño donnali katale e ka dom musicolta e ka sang video clipol bitu kenyole ke jibe e ka train nyika ben competition le ke don ko americanol ngo en debuga wake nkatale ngalla ngana nga wuli ya dongota nga patch nga ke dongoti nga ben competition la nge bouté ni wol nata musique kono man na pour ka copy wala na robata na musique kono hanyita han dunya be han yusundur la lota bi any stage ay den kilo la ni NYANCHO fana selte ba fola bari wo dindi mo fana garawtal de mbota min tole Gambia woto ni NYANCHO be ngo soto ñino na force launchinti mbemmi ke kanal live kono birina musique o data nim bi tema birin 2013 di job si afale janni bimbe mine kono thank you so ngamira Gambianol nganta murunale e NYANCHO delo njukal nga musique ol finti di jam manke artiste oti min giridita manke artiste oti min ka launchino landi nyokan nga musique ol finti ni ngadi Gambianol la free ye tulolo wala free nga album je la finti di jam ngadi Gambianol la free nena mammo ko manin koy album launchin ñino na force nga kumandiro ke anen tolon force Gambia artiste oti mimbe launchino ke kan Independence Stadium o kon mo nena maki milul be yake inene launchinol ke holdingol kono le pokusindingol kono nta NYANCHO lon force artiste oti mi yalon ko na force launchin na live kono mbaki kan Independence Stadium ko wotal bulo ko sinya ngamoy yalon tol mu makam balletin tol pura ben ko ndati je kundin ko ndati je walatina ever since nam fankip ka do ko ke ka grind ka Gambia kango janga yandi woto ngamira ni be misiko fola jang e be denkilo fola e be NYANCHO folale ni be rap fola e be NYANCHO folale ni be stage o jijando fola ka wandi stage ol kati jang e be NYANCHO folale ka Michael off ka wandi speaker jani e be NYANCHO folale woto ngamira Gambianol e nganta wulale yen support ye lonye bulu fulala sim fulala ka mexo na dream min soto anika Gambia la flako futande level o minto ay futaje na banko Polisol ntolam force artist oti nyim banko kan mi yala album o to la Polisol ngamiran kanyine la bakele ni ajen tolbe lala na bungol kono mbe sino la evident tol nena man wuli janga moy pam woto na service me no lal bulo ko siya baki katalalom one day mbetama kambita kambase ila open mic 2014 3 o'clock suto nim police o benta be lori mano kan sama be ke kambe drive kan police muso mfuta tan kay ko nyindi bo ko je te kamine lo jang ni sama ji abe sumu yari nyami December kono abe over sumu yari nkay ko okay saying ibe mene ke no pour ka bonne ni sama kono jang akonya ko mbe banku do ko wala nkay molle akonya ibe station ko nan akonya na juti lon pour ka lo ni silo kan ka do ko ke kabira boto lobe na man kono na every interview akana na man kono kafo woto ngamira manya na katulu nyolla ti loka tara kandiring e ka police o je loring trafic ko kono ndolbe ro na debe ngol koto abe tara la fola ba ka tarota aka fita nyala na fola abe ko kan jumale Gambia sumi ya keta yawa nya suto dutala isa Polisol tara loring silo kan ebe minala dokuo ndolle mbe mbajol koto mbe relax kan sojarol katara frontière to ebe lorinje dibol kono fensina no aye faje ni yola bije ebe kakan jumale Gambia woto ngamila right time lom is right time pour ntol fana wuli nge dolo njukal ka foy ko ya baraka bake andu nyancholam force artisoti mi yala albumo to la wala andu be nyandile fangolto mba tandile le bara nyimal ibe minke kan birin chuk birin tamam wulu force di jos ya fo jang munati na nyancho yala albumo to la Polisol la fana akumata je pour jamal yalon ni aja na denkilol kono jamal ka fo nye sojar kambano mi yaw sabu mba secret fo la dunia be bi be ya moy nta nyancho wuluta bakaw sojar kampolo kono ndokol be wuluta wolto na family be wuluta wolto nta man fello na manke sojar yati ke kende ya jata ya banku dokuo mfama wulta mbari membakan tamo mina na karango bang akonya ko lafte ke sojaroti nka sojaro akonya ha nka non tete kala no sojaroti akonya muna tete no sojaro nka ndok mo ja batale nter keta sojaroti benta mutala junde ben paklal even soronna nta sima ya la sojar kampo kono bi kon ko ma jatale wo mu tonyalti jamalian lo wala kunjawo wo mun talti force ha bari na kunja anata makwele na experience ka wulu sojar kampo kono anata makwele na sojar ya nda wala na kidoti wala na samatoti wala na nafoti wala na everything ka kantaro ka wala ka banko do ko wala wotal bulo ko sign woto nyancho mu sojarolti nta mu sojarolti ntol mu sojarolte miliyalon ko nta lola silo kan ka kidol muta mu sojarolte miliyalon ko nta kantaro kala bari mu sojarolte kana banko kan o jani mu sojarolte kana banko protect jamali nyini ka wala ko nyanchola misiko sometimes aka hatle yalon way atonya la kasiya ndun tonya do mun nun tiyolte ni asaba aka dimin surwal ko dega kanila ando mu tonyalti misiko jani balonna a importantale a beteyatale iko misiko amanka joyatale a dasatale min foje ndela misiko nga be sto nyala kan no mata wat mo be banka damin chodi nyanchola ka jema mol ka damin chodi ndakatala ngasi ka ngalanti ndela wa artisoti di josi afale jangambela muruba dana no mboka fen spea mirreta ngafo mi rong tafana ngafo nabe diala ay dia nabe kuyala ay kuya bari mbabe ke kaminala Gambia ngafo artisole no mata wat ibe fengo fenkela ka mexo ka tonya afkeje ibe fengo fenkela musique ko na ka tonya keje lokki dibi Bob Marley bi mantara baloring ban yaji hani kabi ila musique ko molbe tulo lokanga la sate kono mineketa ila musique ko nyina tonya yata ibe fengo fenke kan to nyaaje ya confidence soto je ye fangolonje ngamin no to nyalom ala len sala wala na ngaja mon kay ko ala wo fotento nafulo ko pengo itele ka dinan ka noto nyimolle ka fo lempo silo fo jamfo hakilo ko kolondinko mandinko telen sansan ko ninkinanko ndata wandi kuma to way sako mori yako ndata jalamba tuto sako nyoti nyako ye moti nya ma moti nya jandui seti nyako e kamodol na fa ibuke na fa fe na fa keti nyako ala we sabali manya wali ya kori ko nyuli nyata no yenso munna kati kantekele ko ndolibe kelela dolibe jelele kati ko etita ko kuluntila lota sanfelen tolikati ko yara fandu ala man fen fo moye ndolibe kelela ko etitala ala man fen fo moye aman fen fo moye ala man fen fo moye boy bari nyinan sangode ngalta wasata moye yara fandu ala man fen fo moye ndolibe kelela ko etitala ala man fen fo moye aman fen fo moye ala man fen fo moye boy bari nyinan sangode ngalta wasata moye ndoro nonyino na salo siyata kwa kafo kwa nibo ibuleji nko haniketa sinola kwa sakasa sibo buka fenje fo dibo ankola yata ko tilikandiliko ko sojaru kutondeli buseto way kuntere lipo sinsimba bito mbatunga tiso mbani mfaji ko fenten na jifato bari fo jiko alamantol tuko amam possible no amam possible Alimbar. Thank you very much. Ha nyancho be kolabo sotola album kono jamal ba moyla e benni estila sawno moyla e be murunne benni attack ta moyla wala fankana finti 2 weeks time wo be release la aning ning ji fana bi jele nyancho ning Messiah fana bijele Commander Messiah Nigerian artist olom wo fana betara album kono for now na collabo fana sotole mi yalon ko upcoming artist olom abakela line up mulungolti but 6 upcoming artists mbola dondi la collabo nyin kono nteya ko nyin lit yale abakela 12 songs lady
yeah hadi
anyway, police security ni malo apelanya because ST ta and be new about more serious yen ko jide kende and upon like 600 security men I will not and woman that we still have that pay so and that police will do for man work and so hard to get the security tight that we will not go pay with pain at all.
That's right. Thank you very much, Hadi. The issue of security is very paramount. The first letter that we sent to police regarding this album has a clause that mentions about security from the police. Because obviously, you cannot say police when the police will in fact are not behind you in making sure there is utmost security. So it's a bit funny, you know. And then this guy was like, maybe you said police so that you will not have any difficulties in security issues. But then on a more serious note, it's important. We keep having issues pertaining to proper security in terms of event organizations. In our events, so often people will complain, you know, that the disorganization around the gate, you know, if you have to line up to get inside there, the push and pull and all these things. I feel it is not the police that are going to be involved in terms of this security, but we are also going to bring in private security officials. Yes, and we are also going to be good managers of that particular security infrastructure that is available to, you know, secure everybody. Because sometimes you may bring 1,000 security men, but then how do you coordinate in terms of postings is also important. I think that is where most people have difficulties. They will bring in more security officials, but then they don't coordinate in terms of postings. So we'll be so much conscious about the postings, how we position them inside the stadium, inside the pitch area, around the stage and all these things. Because we have so many difficulties when it comes to proper security. And I believe as far as we are concerned, we will factor that. Yeah.
You go Polisol.
Yes.
Okay, you can go.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm working with this Basically, mine is not a question. It's just going to be to be a word of advice to you people.
Okay.
So most of the time we do attend programs, but what we see is the day of the press conference, we treat them with respect. But on the D-Day, the press, we don't have any respect that day.
That's right.
Confident about our tax, they will call us. Instead of them taking their own legs to bring our own tax to our office, they will want us to go there.
That's right.
They don't even have an interview, they'll start treating you like a dog.
Oh my God.
Sick and tired of that.
Yeah, exactly, you know. You deserve to be uploaded. Yeah, that's it's very, very unfortunate. To be honest, I am even shocked because we are all sector players in this industry. I don't want to see media pronouncing certain anomalies. You know, I mean, this is happening. To be honest, and it is not about one person or one event. It seems this is a trending issue here of recent in this country. Yeah, regarding the tax. I mean, we saw all that happen, because even us, we also have our, weekly air times at radio stations, and then there comes the event. If you want them to give you your tax, it takes them Sunday. It takes eternity, or impossible for you to get your tax. Concerning the treatment, to be honest, is rather unfortunate. But then I will reassure all of you that in terms of professionality, you can definitely say whatever you want to say. You can sugarcoat the team of NYANCHO in terms of professionalism. Yesterday, I saw Keba Kamara's post regarding NYANCHO's management, the letters that we have dispatched to the press. And this guy was like, most of the time, we get calls for press conferences or whatever, email. But then you, the medium, is very concrete. You had to put everything on paper, envelope it and then send it to the media house. I think that's first point of respect. The second thing is, I said it here when I started my deliberations. I said, I have always taken media to be paramount in the advancement of any artist's career. I have seen the media to be cordial partners, so we cannot definitely treat you with disrespect. We cannot punch you on your faces. You people are the most respectful personalities in this industry. You are important sector players. So we would make sure our interaction is very cordial with you people, day of the Polisol album launch event. And be rest assured that you will see something that is incomparable, something that you've never seen anywhere regarding the distribution of your tax. You will see. I am going to make sure we mount a special force, a special committee for your tax. And this committee will be responsible for the various distributions of your tax. It's not even a matter of you coming to probably whatever particular location for us to meet up. We are going to meet you in your respective homes or job places to give you your tax. Be rest assured. Yeah.
Yes, go on.
The last question. You mentioned caravan sport and all Jail Stadium.
Yeah. Wow, sports bi mu ngi fa mooy di Polisol League lii lépp dafa nekk loo xamante ne comme tubaab bi lu mu dee wala rek side attractions because launching bu ne rek fa nga indi ay issues yoo xamante ne dina mun a tax comme mu nga maquette ko so loolu tamit stratégie la rek pour su ko defee ñu mun a indi xam nga rek mbooloo nit ñi yëpp talk about the event ba pare tamit sport lu am solo la te dama feel ne tamit affaire bi tamit mun nañoo promote for peace and stability loolu tax nañu indi sports bi pour mun a market the event pour mun a indi nit ñi tamit ñu interact because lu am solo la because I want you to understand ne lii yëpp post election activities la I don't know whether you are getting the point waaw because dafa am fuñ jógee léegi politics bi su ñëwee def dee tof to an extent ñun yëpp xam nga rek dañ dee mën a am issues so dama feel ne side attractions yi dafa am solo particularly the issue of sports ma indi tamit di TAP which is the trek around Baka waxoon naa ko fii caravane bi loolu lu am solo la ba pare tamit dafa am beneen caravane bu fa nekka boobu after launching bi la waaw after event bi beneen caravane mu ngi fa mooy di Polisol caravane boobu noonu nag ñun dañ koo use country wide tool la ñoo def pour inform the people about the importance of peace, the need for all of us to understand public community policing, the need for all of us to help the police in making sure we reduce crimes. Because they understand one thing, mooy ne ñu bëri tey ñoo dee mun a harbor criminal in their areas and they don't want to inform the police about them. So then feel Nyancho, because he wants to amplify his voice in changing the narrative, then feel we can inform the public about the importance of public policy. Ñu inform them about the importance of peace. Ñu engage young people pour ñu am yeneen bunte yoo xamante ne xam nga dinañ si mën a njëriñoo dan nekk di saaca xam nga rek di rapino ak yooyu noonu so fana caravane boobu noonu lu am solo la tamit fa ma mention ko fii su ko defee nga xam ne xadi ñaari caravane la ñu am mooy on the 19 bi caravane bu ñu war a am in Bakau ak after event bi tamit caravane bu ñu war a am mbir mi daal ñaari on the 19 la 19th of February which is the tap trek around Bakau, the caravan, the carnival and the open show, and of course the main event, the Polisol on the 19th of March. Yeah. Use? Yeah. Bottom 360. That's right.
I have a question for you, DJs.
Yeah.
You said there is always a right time.
Yeah.
So what is right about this time?
Yeah.
What is right about that time?
That's right. Nice. Thank you very much. That's very important. I did mention that the right time is always the proper time or the actual time because this project could have come at an earlier time than now. But then because of certain issues here and there, because we have to understand one thing also, the industry has its hurdles. Nyancho has its difficulties, you know, back in the days before the advent of the jobs. But then all these things are destined by God. When we came and established reality in job terms, it has definitely paid off. We are coming here today. But then, because he was not able to bring his debut album to Gambians, you know, at the time that many expected, doesn't mean that we will not give you incomparable delivery. Be rest assured that this is the right time because we are giving you the Polisol. Be rest assured that this is the right time because we are giving you an incomparable project. Be rest assured that this is Polisol because we are giving you an entertainment that is seen nowhere. Be rest assured that this is the right time because I am giving you the Muruba Danano. Yes.
Okay, my second question is a bit loaded. You talk about you want to change the public's perception.
Yes.
That is towards the security people.
Yeah.
Have you thought about their narrative towards us? Because I will give you the instance of Chibai. You know his instance. We all know about it.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing to address that issue? And particularly when it comes to Chibai, because Chibai is a fellow artist like
Yeah. Yeah.
his right has been violated.
Yeah.
They give him the beating of the century.
Yeah.
So still like nothing is coming out of it.
That's
So
right.
what are you guys doing as
Yeah.
a committee internally, you know, like to make sure that like things like that
Yeah.
don't happen?
Thank you very
At the
much.
time of that happening,
Yeah.
Chibai was the sixth victim in 6 days.
Yeah.
For that to happen.
Yeah.
So it's like the public had enough now. We are sick and tired of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what are you guys doing?
Very good. Yusufa, is very important. In any setup, we have the bad and the good. But then how do we mitigate? That's the most important thing. You know, dialogue is key in whatever projects. I believe this is an opportunity for Nyancho and his team to engage the police regarding the perception or the opinions of the public. So now it's in fact going to be Nyancho Apataki Entertainment chapter or charter where we will establish whatever conversation between us and the police regarding all these things that we are gathering here. Before we came here, so many people in fact posted us their opinions regarding how the police treat civilians sometimes. You understand what I'm saying? So I believe Nyancho's coming to the police in making sure that he amplifies his voice with them in bringing together people, in maintaining unity is the most profound. So we want to reassure all of you that we will try our level best to engage them into meaningful discussions so that they can understand public opinion regarding these things that you are mentioning. Of course, we have a lot of security unfortunate incidences, you know, over the years in this country. In fact, this is a global issue. We've seen the Floyd case in America and so many other places. But then we just assured from our team that a charter will be established so that we can be in meaningful discussions with the police. Because all these things cannot happen by brutal protests, you know, expressions unpleasant. We believe dialogue is the utmost sense. Yeah.
The last question, that's supposed to Nyancho.
Yeah.
The jobs for you are complete artists. So look at the complete one.
Yusuf even na artist di amu nila de adon tela la jaloti. By more.
Nsafo.
That's right.
Yeah, ila kuma kama beti ya bata. Iko di just ko ntelon complete artist. Jumal le mange complete artist. Okay, Gambia artist will be kabondi sando fo dumala. Ni momo nyini kanyina aba fole tonyalo nyancholon complete artist. Iko killing isa rapa je ay rap no bara man denkilo no. Isa denkilaje ay rap no ay denkilano bara man rap no. Isa doje ay denkilo no ay rap no bara man dongo no. Fo mangi tonyat nyancho ya bela no so walatina na dasata niminta dasata dorong ye denkilo no e rap no hani Youssou Ndour amang complete wala tonyat
Yeah.
fo mangi tonyat amang complete
But I just follow what about
hade
it now with all your completeness.
ha
You're not in domain comparison. Camouflage to what I just did
ha
and
misiko ha misiko lo wono dawada isa molje ya wulu korda killing dingo na wulu bibi aina harje tambi fala anim bala misiko molti dindingo mimbe Gambia misiko take over la maybe amanna follow fang asinana no ay wuli ay ente boendi ay ojisul boendi ay st boendi ay mobe boendi ala la kake min diyata he ay annabiyo mol tombo nyanne a diyata e nyamin ay dol annabiyo mol dol biye fal mangi annabiyo mol e wuluta e tol dingol na take annabiyo mol e ka faja ka fo dingoy ko tonya ite latela ko mo ala la molti ala la kam mo harje ala la mol different ala la mol so level la barinta nyancho ni nata musico to nyala andi entertainment o to nyala ma artiste je Gambia kono mimbe lora nyato ni mbara
Yeah.
Yes, my question goes to the job.
Yeah.
What are the arrangements planned with the cameraman on that night?
The arrangements?
The cameraman.
We should be noting all these things. Yeah. Yeah, it's very, very important. This is a very important question. Well, I would have loved my media team to come in here, but then all the same, I know we had our closed-door discussions before we came down here. Lena Nyan is right here. He's the most professional photographer, and videographer in this country. So I believe in their competence in making sure that the setup is going to be a proper arrangement, madam, and we will make sure that we have spots for, your interview moments and sessions where people also could, take their whatever photo submissions, because these are key issues now in programs. So in terms of positioning, that is why I said postings of the security men and then how you organize people inside is important, because we don't want you people to be, molested by people or to be disturbed, in terms of space issues and all these things. So we'll make sure we create a special spot that will involve media personnel, their camera positioning and all these things. Yeah.
Okay, Ken is the Polisol event.
Yeah.
Normally now we do see boys going with weed, smoking,
Yeah. Well, one thing that people have to understand, the police, we have to understand aggression here. Hello? Yes, I want to answer your question. The police are not going to the Independence Stadium to be on aggression or to be arresting people. I want to be very clear about that. They are not in for going there in uniform fashion. They are going there on the basis of entertainment, capital entertainment. Of course.
Artisol program be police or canal, but uniform.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So exactly. No, they will come and enjoy, but then others also will be in their positions to guard the place. But then I don't want young people to feel being some kind of intimidated. Okay, because it's dedicated to the police, so they will be in position, so we cannot do what we want to do. It's not about that. This is about a party moment. It's about cordial vibe. It's about interaction. It's about coexisting one another. It's about celebrating men and women in utmost service for this country. So no enmity, mutual vibe, enjoyment, entertainment. Yes. Journalisol. No, journalisol terminal nak wa degi yala nyancho akuma yata bake yajala nyin discussion okono ngana man niga kangoto ngaku dantalle suuti ngemoy yalo nga fajane angale kangoto ko way malu bakele journalisol la kuwala because journalisol kuma ya batale nyin development o nyin kono nyin industry nyin kono bi naltol tata fali ya tandin tol la ko allota mo jamala ko wala jang artist jamala ko wala jang ita altate la programme ol tole yal disrespect altate la programme to dol dunta li parole kono hadi jani afo jana hani sa bala dimo bala woyem malu bakele because ntol be mu sector player let ning artist kilina event altole kole ya soto ji akamunda ko di jobs le kole ya soto ha akamunda ko ntol be le nga suno soto bawo ntol letamu na industry woto ntol bal celebrate lale wa degi yala nak nyanjona la timo metal tol celebrate lale altol men bebi jang alsa in sede ala ko mo kilinta altol kono melan ko alnene di jobs ni nyanto invite le interview la amanna anene man soto nyanto hani bi ika geso soto le I fail in the last minute ya nyanto ko la nala maneja ina because nga ideology men soto long about media bari jang is very unfortunate fana melgena ko mayata wato dol mol ka wolle doyande in fact in most cases jang ning started be wala nyama nak is very unfortunate when I did mention about the police, the military, the people in security itol le ko mayate fengol men beje altol men be media bari bi komi quand même fal be struggle la ka la tak sol soto albita programme de la bal detende la li parole minaji anin ku ko tangolu wol be mu doyaleti anum fanan be continue la nak kan nyong artisol ke yamar woto manajal nim promotal pour nga ko ni kantandi baake.
Okay, jumale question no ni ninka italam kadi. Okay, intabal ashola fenkilinal because intamu journalist. I am a journalist and I am a police. Alba stage minto thing, I understand because harinda phone nga face le. There are so many times me yalan ko kasula pour kadiamu mole fang akake problem. Bukasu tonu. But nda fana bal ashola nin nako atol mun tala mole da andun nin police wala fana mun tamu police andun tan atol do ko la hani sai nda bal ashola la ko atol al bal la own guide me yalan ko abal gadal yalla do ko kanya ta kala nyame fana ngal ashola.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
About financing.
Okay. Okay, that side wokuma yata bakele wokuma yata bake pour nganaje because estato manke du landinti budgeto tata for million killing dalasi wuli keme sabani fengo 1,300,000 plus basically yalom fanang you must strategize wala namba fo kanjanko mkamen follow all the time donc every artist manager should be a good strategist because jan ni ko be ni sponsor bar lena bula no mo fanan kasiyale anu jambota kole akole kono corona banta mamme bijang dono fatigue rek issues nka wolleje dolba kata kam mamida fanga mo soto folo nak wa digi yala melnata nyanjo mamida de bari jinga jiko soto ko komi molminale bari fana mansi folena do ko nyimba ke kanne birinta men nga nyim projet ko londi nga bojeto soto ndai do ko men nyanda kala studio kono recording la karola ngawol be soto ndal alhamdulillah rabbil alamin nga jampata bake woto video production fana niaji be 2021 kana bi la nyanjo video men bondi visuals men nge bonda nay do ko men ke artist make sometimes akabete ajele pour nga critical in the way we ask questions is very good use for a question odo nyinin kaja lafta na la je bari tumando janimbe bola jamina wotole because lafta le ngankam fay woto baba ke pour ay clear ye point fana même poteng akuma yatale ko mbe jikirin ko molmina nga proposal letal safele fembe keri nyin ko kono in terms of partnership nga tandi to la pour ena nang yen tarambe demeng yen project ko support yen nyanto support e Gambia support bari nga jiko soto dia moto nindol tema bari alma jikol be ma fala bari fanan ndolmansi mambulo la nyokan the pre-finance aspects nga wolle muta puru nga nakul kem fangoy ngata baw 19th of March mantara mo batikan lung kili naka boje so alhamdulillah rabbil alamin fanang mo man na de bari benna ko be kata ko lale apatake entertainment ambe kata ko la bake fonso so njigita ko butu altul fanan sal bulo la nyoka media alen support.
Okay, my name is Rohi Sise.
That's right.
Representing the partners and BGN network.
Good.
On your previous words, you made mention of the presence of all political parties as you people will invite them because you are also promoting peace. But according to rumor in this country, we all know that many people say NYANCHO is now a political based artist. That is what rumor is all about in this country. So I want you to tell us what guarantee do you guys have that that deal will be very peaceful when it comes to, and it will peaceful when it comes to the presence of political party, and what assurance do you have for the Gambian people that he is a neutralized somebody who is promoting all aspects of peace and not based on one political aspect in this country?
That's right. Thank you very much, madam. This is a very, very, very important question. Critical aspects, I like it. I think I said it over and over that there is what we call partisan-based ideology and entertainment-based ideology. I want all of you to pay attention here. You ask a question, please. I want this to be one forum. It's important that we make this very clear, because for far too long, politics and political activities have been attached to NYANCHO, because most people in this country don't understand these things that I told you. I don't know whether you are hearing me, the gentle lady. Partisan-based ideology and entertainment-based ideology said NYANCHO is a public servant. NYANCHO is a national asset. We also have music enthusiasts in the various political parties. The music enthusiasts are human beings. They want to be entertained with NYANCHO. So you cannot tell a business-minded manager that you should debar establishing a contract with Mama Kande's party, the UDP, the NPP, simply because you don't want to be associated with politics. And I said, politics is everybody's business. I think I'm the first sector player in this country that came all out and said that. Yeah, I said it is through politics that we decide who would lead us. It is through politics that we go to polls. Others do go to polls to vote. So what are you people telling us, brothers and sisters? This is not about politics. It's about unity. Rumor mongers for so many years, but then we've been handling them. You throw your questions, we see them as meaningful punches, and then we give you the right answers. VM, if you are here, VM, are you here? During my last interview with him, the same thing pop up regarding the Kufing Kukwe craft. Because NYANCHO spewed the bitter truth. He did mention here his incompatibility, his character, his capacity as at NYANCHO, the warrior ideology of NYANCHO. If people want to go around the issue, NYANCHO want to go within the issue. Now, that's the distinction here. And I want people to understand. Now, attaching politic colors to us, I wouldn't see it as a great offense, but then I would see it as a challenge that I can always muzzle. And the fact of the matter here is, we are going to involve everybody, all and sundry. Now, who are the all and sundry? Who are within the all and within the sundry? It is the different political parties, the distinctive citizens in this country, the music enthusiasts that will be found in Mama Kande's party, Barrow's party, the UDP, and all these other political parties. They have music enthusiasts that feel the vibe. Yeah, so they all call NYANCHO. In fact, before elections, I told somebody, I said, all these parties have called for NYANCHO to perform for them. But then, the performance also has its charges. Now, you call his manager and then he want to give you category C on NYANCHO's performance guide or schedule. You cannot afford category C. I said, okay, it's fine. This is how it's going to be. If you cannot afford, it's fine. Now, there comes a political party who can afford for NYANCHO's performances. And they paid. Yeah, he went out there. So that's the reality. I think this has been a greater rumor, and I like the fact that you brought it up here, and we want to reassure all Gambians that NYANCHO is a national asset. So he will be answerable to anybody that wants him on a business. Thank you very much.
Yes, so just a follow-up to that.
Yeah.
I am Amina Sane, freelancing for Jalop and the Total. I just have a follow-up question to that of my colleague. Like, we understand we are the voice for the voiceless. So these questions might be very tricky, but you just have to help us so they can understand. Of recent, we have seen the video of Sabali going around when you visited, you know, him, and we all know he's, of course, he called himself the pen to the UDP, party. So TikTok, of course, we all know is also another powerful platform where people share information. So we have seen TikTok, you know, UDP TikTok family where Nyancho visited them on meetings and all of that. So people think Nyancho is that artist who will actually affiliate himself with a single political party. I would remind you of 2016 or during Jeffrey's time when people are like, Nyancho was in for APRC. And now that APRC has died, people still have this notion that he wants to shift to another political party, in which many people think that has an effect in his career. So what do you have to say as a manager? What suggestions or, you know, what answers do you have to the people thinking about all of this? And after that, I just have a piece of advice. That is to say, when you're into music business and you want to involve, because, I mean, we all politicians, I would say. As journalists, we even have the right to cast votes. We have the right to vote and to be voted. So if we have that right to do that within ourselves, why not the music industry? So just to stop this speculation of people to have different perspective towards Nyancho, who my own self is my favorite artist that everyone knows, is to involve all the political parties. If the National Assembly member for, UDP is involved, let the National Assembly member for GDC, NPP, and all the other political parties be involved, so as the people will not be sentiment as to seeing him being affiliated with one political party.
That's right. Thank you very much, Sawane. Yeah, this is important. We have involved all and sundry. We have involved every political party, every individual, every Gambian citizen in this project. Everybody is involved. Still now, the an individual's perception of an event is unique to that person. Some of these ideologies we cannot change. We will just state, try to make things clear. But then, to some people, they don't just want to accept the reality. Nyancho previously has a very cordial vibe with the former president because so often they will engage him on presidential platforms or functions. But then that doesn't mean that other political parties were not calling Nyancho for a performance-based contract. I want you to understand this because the only thing that you see is probably the end product. I put it this way, when we are out to perform, but then whatever that happens behind the scenes, you wouldn't know. There are so many political parties, different political parties in this country that have called for Nyancho's service. Trust me. But the reason why we couldn't be on their platform is simply because we couldn't come to terms with them, as far as the price tags are concerned. So that is from the business aspect of things. If you are not even in UDP and you want to contract Nyancho, basically, if you come to terms regarding the fee involved, obviously he will perform for you. So it is not UDP that has been trying to get to Nyancho. Yes, he made it possible to their platform because we agreed on the price for his services. You understand? So this goes to all of you. You have to understand that the ideology that some people have and all these speculations that they are bringing to attach to Nyancho and our team, some of these things we've talked about them previously for people to understand, the business aspect of things and then the politics aspect of things.
Yeah,
yes, that's right.
Yeah, but yeah, but I'm not a quick sono. Mina Walter. An important bata Jamal la Jeroto. Ko Nyancho la Mexico politician ol kasula Nyancho la bake ka kumandi alhamdulillah rabbil alamin nketa force artisoti Gambia kono mi yalon ko ala president ya kumandi inatan kama foya e konye ko ngataite danku state house ndatan danku mbesila rim futata nga sojarol tara loring state house bunda to be ni jambo e ba fa kan be denta munna njikita munna idan bala sita doro ya be pati yen samba fo keba maya wala na second third single music kono nga artist wol tara million ko 20 something album wol bondi janne man sanene me kumandi woto lante ya lonko ntab fana mo fennati Gambia kono o ketenya kubati journalist jumal mala fi jan sama baro ye kumandi jumal journalist jumal mala fi wala jang alkona jang woto aketanya kuti mi yalonko ayen lafa bake na musico kono aketanya kuti mi yalonko bin lota simfula kana musico doku ya jembe botaje baro nata baro nyolen kumandi programme jella la ntanya nyon tatam plete ne la programme jella play APRC hani kabiri ya jembe tata yan kumandi sinyaje li kanjo kodo lan katanga play UDP nata yen jokodo la ngapile fal lafta ngapile ya jambe en kana pile baro e bang al lafta ngapile baro en kana pile UDP e bang ntol be mu kilnati nyancho a public servant la monti mbedo ko kan Gambia bele nkoye hani ya jambe le sulatana bi a sulatana pleno elo sambi be jela jine wala to nyati yen jokodo la mbitale ngata pile yala memo nkabalu wala na family nke balundi woto doku tambulu na mankenye misi koti woto nimi nganta volante nganta pile la baroye manyana ka pile UDP nganta pile UDP manyana ka pile APRC nganta pile mamakande manyana ka pile kariye woto benta jakal la bakela jumala ba fola bitiki tuye ko nimi natele bitiko ko na be mburo da mbala sanna fo mburu janila da mbala barakata kombi foti je 6 kilo tije potime wal tije min diate ko domo denta nyancho mu public servant lati kafu sula tan te nyancho la yan kumandi hani suto dutala mbitala ntika kodo doro na nyani moro nka balu nyoto kana misigo do ko nyineto fengo fene tante bulu mo bu kanso kodila ntaro ngawla boy nimi yan kumandi programme hani baro en kumandi sama state house hana samadu sinkil na taransi ngora samadu sinkil mbembor la mbitaje yala memo ntemo artisolti ntem manke mo killing artisolti wala mo saba artisolti ntemo dunia bela artisolti dunia be hani mati sala kuma yang kumandi mbitale Senegal mbitale minana do koti misiko niko mo artisolti e nyanta kala artisolti manyana kake hasidoti ya understand kamifo ya tarajan ita tarajana wala ya decide ibe nyina kala wala ita nyina kala ntana music man frontier soto ni nali ya korosi Gambia nyanchula music man frontier soto nte buka fa mu hip hop artist lati wala mu reggae artist lati wala mu afro manding artist dambalti nka beleke mfasa tale ne hip hop na fe mbitale ye reggae na fe mbitale afro manding na fe mbitale ye Senegal fa ngola mbalaho na fe mbitale yala me mu ko mu artist siri ngolti perfect artist dongo mba kelal everything mba kelal artist ka sel stage kay kamalu ke dong nta nyancho ni selta stage kan hanna kurto faratan sa ba kilato tanga yele mobe nyaaji yala way because nga tandi wo public wala melu nata lo nyaati ngola nga tandi ko nyino na do koti andong ali ala ticket wala jo allo ta nyaato hani mo sabal dunda programme on nambala artist to minka keja jamal tulo be na dunia ko jebe siring promoter jamal tulo be na right now ya artist jamal samba dulal to satel to mo danta wala nata artist o kana lo holo kana holo lo fiya mo ndinja fonta plela a right la bam fo mo sabol mile ticket o sa ma right e ma sa la ko dol ntanja ncho yala ntanjuma la nga pleno ngina mo saba jay ticket o sang wo mo sabol nka make so le ngantaro boy wala nga pile 100% ni wol seta wala tina wol nin to kata ka fo dole ko boy bari nyancho mo sabal nda programme bara kuke anene mo kala programme dol fangato wala tina Gambia be laftana politicien ol be laftana hani mairie ndingol milbe laare la rangol kay bukata programme dula ye nyancho kanu nko entel tamata ntata satel to artist ol nene man pile satel milto kabirin kunta kinta jamano artist nene man pile ya ajaliba nyollo ma juma lon wolo e nene man pile sate milto yenta nyancho bulo muta e konye ko be pile ni sate to ni sol fanye e konye tolo artist follow to pile ta jam mi ko music ko fonglo hani sound system wona man pile sate milto yalla mina ono nyanchola do ko ani nyanchora taro ani ala wakilo ka do ko ke ani ka hadama dingol be nyantol dila amanke nyimu karirati wala nyimu karirati wala nyimu sarahulati wala nyimu fuloti wala manjakol yalla njumala nyancho kanu katambi sarakulol sarakulol en dokumandi signaajo le kan samba sabi na boy so natimo be yalon ngata satel to fulol ngata satel million ko hani mo kilinti jamiya mandika kamo moy e ka fo inka nyini ka full holo juma mandika ko moy ka fo hani mo andi ka nyanchol den kilo fil yalon way dol bije man den kilo like yenna dongola like dol bije man donga like yenna den kilo like wala nanko artist o manyana ka base do la killing woton temu complete artist lete ni ko mo complete artist ita kala UDP wala ke baroti wala ke MPP wala ke fenket e bakela neutral walti e bakela dunia be artist solti automatico ndemo walti ndamanke ma nyoloti de so mbafula ko ala baraka bake Gambia be nyancho Gambia la artiso Gambia la muruba dano nanano momo sulata nyancho la nkomandi e benjela Albimbara.
Thank you.
Yeah, F7A one team for regarding Sabali. You know, I'll have question on our visit to Sabali and it's a vital aspect for F. It is not because of UDP Sabali became the Gambia's utmost pen. I want that to be very clear. Sabali has been the greatest writer in this country even before UDP. I want this to be very clear. And I know Sabali before he went to UDP, before he joined the UDP party. So basically he has been a brother, a very good friend, somebody who would always want us to be around him. Yeah, and then you can even go to Facebook and check my post. I visited Sabali in 2016 with the artist that I was working with. You understand? And then I had been frequenting Sabali's script, you know, earlier in 2014, 15, 16. We have a very cordial vibe with him. So he's a brother. And then it's very good for you to see a brother who wants to help your project, who wants to promote your project. The last time we met up was not, in fact, in his home. It was when we organized the Exodus captivity in Brikama. We met at the terminals. Yeah. And then he said, look, I want to take a video with you people. Yes. And then, yeah, he stood in the middle. So and said, okay, I am Sabali, you know, brother of the NYANCHO, the Exodus captivity in Brikama. He did that, you know, at the terminal. So there again, we went there yesterday to see a brother. You understand? So the utmost pen issue is before his political party. I want this to be very clear. Yeah, Sabali has been a great writer here. He has been calling himself a pen, you know, ever since we were going to senior school. So that's not today. Yeah. Yes, Yusfa.
Nyancho nam. Are. No problem.
Last question, okay. VM, yeah.
VM Ibinala.
Yeah.
I said I was from Green Level, and my question is, you said this is your first time launching, and you are going to the independent states, not going to be. So what is your prediction regarding the crowd?
Yeah, look on.
Thank you very much. Kumakangol sahayat. Yala nte nyancho nte rotale. Nte la fengo bela rotale. Hane chenis kangol fo nyan kamani ka kangol fo. Ko ngawla susu ngawla moy. Kumakangol bete yata. Nyancho la force launching. Nyancho la mabuka doya. Nyancho la kuma doya. Haninde amunya ya moy balno ko nying kanolom. Woto wo bengo amanke pour abenti nyanko mo buke buje amam possible estato jamal ma expect abe kala nyaming abe kala wala nyama nse rekotol be break ni ala sonda mbola fole momoni la crowd
kasai dambe banko kanya ni yaji be polisol mum pene mi ala ko mole nyaaju la baake dolo ko polisol ko mo ma ko ko So, but with all that, it will be like one side. Another Muran, Eco, album Polisol.
Polisol.
And the idea Gambian Polisol, even the traffic also, sometimes it can put with a Kamian among right. It's a Kumuli, Jamai Bilan to be can buy our Kumala Kumboliano exactly. Mudan ye album Contola, Polisola. Maybe ya answer another old but not to you for 9 because Gambian Polisol to Mandiana.
Abete ya bata ngo kweksono jabile no bara bete ya tabari tatija ya jabini angale kangola nta safo ni mandika kangola di josi ya jabino angale kangola police wol mu multi million ko manyana ketu koma na folo no janko nin dunta nyola ndambal kordal kono nyina fitinol ken dambal nkalaba mentol police nkalaban wolto munat nan kalaban police fonta solf la non vangole nsa solf non vangwe nga nyo barama nga nyo so muro la nga nyo la dulal be kating way ngata police pour Cairo woto fa Cairo be police dambalto woto ngamira police on lon Cairo ti ntala jeroto mol la jerol mankeli okay iko kaminke traffic kono okay ntamira na jeroto police wol kaminke traffic kono e nyanta wala kala iko yala nima wake nta nyanjo fonta moto borondila biko ndafa wala moto man kayto soto moro yalo ebe moto jella kontila Gambia kono jam miyalan ko kayto table nka foyle yalo moto jelle bori kan Gambia kono taxi jelle bori kan private jelle bori kan miyan ko kayto table e ka police oja e ke break e nyaka diamo e ka murong e ka fa he koto hing aye balal yeta woto Gambia dambala wono Cairo dambala bijang ni sate dolam ibe pak leta yali be chacha jelal I 15,000 20,000 woto ni ola ni police o ke mola jay ba fule police o is wicked iba fa kari wicked la ensamba kotle andung amantara ka wake abaki kan pour ka Gambia no febo bari yalon sometimes I kamol ma koy ha
I'm not breaking you anyway but like comment there jelo police o Gambia jam ning are like near bank good development comme ida kana fa peace and stability wole ila lual ta respect so on pan la jero ning atra Gambian police wol pan ila lual respect
yeah
and num pan ko num kata du bodi yo bandi ko pan ndala jero to nyum bank ko bita ba nyaade bi ta nyam jobe batare to batare do ko batare is because police wol man kini molye so saying but with all that in terms like iba police wol maybe ba jink kan to ke encourage
okay
another way ya na nyami is like you police encourage kan pre corruption on entire kana ad
no
so what concept ni na tayo clear to the public
okay munatin na wo fo comme dawada di job sia fo jande betama be jele kuruma be jele ni na wo fo amanke police wol be la ko hani jena risol kono kurumal be jele betamal be jele hani artisol kono kurmal bi jele betamal bi jele hani almamol kono kurmal bi jele betamal bi jele dawoda tata dawoda kurma bi jele betama bi jele ida foya long ide ma long ide sonta ide mansong okay jang nkami explain wolon ko police o nimmi yawo George like aye mota siloka iko because of ay fenna taybulu wala ame balal aye sambale wala na ya George ka joyatale no amanke joyati ntala jero e waldi sometimes santa nyancho muta yan samba station to ngakete ngana oncle je ngafo oncle nyiwo ka du tambulet oncle dun tabulo ko man tol min bebe jam na experience mo la family tata jam police le ngal na kala banje nyawi kala banka call leke hello na oncle karimu karilati police ke balom karilom ma ko indor ketane wena oncle ke bayna nan ay call ke dumala fo be manke brati bam yalon wobe pour munom mbeta kunna nyimal tu selo kono de moro so sometimes nka modol mutan jawoldi e manke jawoldi sometimes ka tra ka cool ka right okay nta nyancho nata munna pour ka Cairo sabatindi Gambia kono a police wol temalo a soja rolom bang a minolomba mina beti min beti nyata nun jang ndol nata ka wala murundi back pour morning police le murung molni sojaro le murung molni parale murung ifana ye fanje ko itol fana mo kendol ni uniform odum ye titaru sadum no programme dulal ye lo ye donc fo etara nga moja mi yalon ko police on barak soja rola fama kamalu barakala uniform o fango dum afo ala man fem fo moy wato tije wala ndilo de yo ala man fem fo moy thank you
But yeah, this Makutu from Foroya wants to ask. Maybe we will take 1-2 questions and then the closing remarks. One is fine. Makutu.
It's very simple.
Yeah.
So that day, I'm going to fan solely directly. But my advice was going to be directly. And I'm going to fan solely. I'm going to expect on that from you.
Thank you very much. Kumaka ngobeti yata, asaha yata. Kona funu njanne. Nyancho la mama ndoya. Andung ni momo ye nyancho mu ni amoy programme be keri artisol be selle be jila. Ni ko next on stage nyancho wurol ka kuma mol be ke borna nyato. Hani kabi wolo ndoron. Wo momi lu ke borna nyato yalla way ke borna nyato. Ya lonne lafta munna. Deni lafta munna ngata wala dila Independence Stadium mo kono min tambita wala. Mota Gambia kono mi nyancho la performance soje wo be ngata minna sada bondolom aninka bonus dila nyimu nyancho la fangola on bengolti woto ngamira wolongo le men ko katila nga fay fan sole nyaay se suoko
Thank you very much.
That's right.
We have come to the end of the press conference.
No.
Peace.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, abeti abata producer bijele mim marata album oni fawla J Live production na track dol soto banta kata Senegal Chon Seka la studio kono Chon Seka fango yang commande no Senegal jana be banna nyaay 6 track soto album la but right now alama nemani kafar kelama amantar baloring yo track sol fana mbita kamala Dakar le abe next week dugi fana beje you know what now music afana dabe project ko nyin kono le ngalo wo mo sabollo nimbar
Well, thank you. Okay, sign mbita mandika kamaleto benefit of na fan soul mulbe banta because mol yalon ne mo jamal mulbe banta dul mang angale kawanye moy baake so mba falal be ko ala barka baake media house soul mul natana mfutata tongotole sign wolon ko this press conference nyeng mpare talal bari be message kilim bulala mo be Gambia dingol ani mo yalon koy botanam banku dol to be sirin Gambia mo yalon ko nañing artist ba ifanan ko nyinno wolum mbal be expect kanne alienana fa preta na fan sol mul be banta mul yalon koy be tiketo sanne be dunna ya mar kilim be mbul wolon ko please nko peace be wole promote ka woto nga peaceful wolum nga kairo sabatindi ngata ngam fon enjoy mfon yalo ne ko kudol mul kanaje adate enjoy meno kono nata dongol la den kilo ka hakilo yirwandi ka mirol jamfandi ka duniya samba nyato ka to nyimanke Gambia dammanti nyimu puru duniya ko belti woto mbal a folale ko ala baraka aliya wato munta al nata nanja ntol nyancho management ani nyancho company nga appreciate bakele mba folale ko nyaajama be nyaato andun laftale kal tol beejal tol mu nata jambi media houses di jab sia fa nyame media al tol lon tol la first priority andun laftale al yalla nyanto lon tol fanaye wolonko nga respect le andu wo respect goni ntol bayi tandi lalla ko al nin tollon andum alla nyanto mu femfenti nyin loncin kono al basu tola inshallah wa taala baraka
ko ala baraka bake jenari sol be momo nata jang e bota fannala o mba folal be ko ala baraka bake kontanta Allah na la jang Yusufa na fans ba Yusufa lon kodi Yusufa 360 you know Yusufa ay nyancho dani ako nannam bendum freestyle ay ate o julo like la meta kanula la bake wata laftale bulo ko si Yusufa laftale bulo ko sal fangole ko tan ka tol mu memelu nata jang kana nyim demona inshallah nyancho tal disappoint la nyancho nyala timo tal disappoint la ale kolea kufo jang ale wala taki lonchino dolto anim programme dolto mi manke lonchino fangoti baralla do ko kono inshallah ni ala sonda aji fatu e la hido dila ko momo ndembe jang ibe nyanto sotolale ibe mo sotolale ibala mimbe lole bala ke makoy pour inata minnaje ya fulfill hotal bulo ko sal fangole bak nyancho ba folale ko alinambendung mbali fe kanolela alinambendung mbali fe dalolela alinambendung enana janim bisala wala kano fangole duntanna nyiyanji sotumbu jenarisol mbali fe kanolela jenarisol mbali fe dalolela alinambendung enana janim bisala wala kano fangole duntanna nyiyanji sotumbu meta nyola manke biti birim pochi njiso fele tale munadi ya taporochi nafi ko lungani ya tolla molu be ko rosi munan tambi tole munato nsi porochi fa mole keta kide mune kalin sumbu njiso felen tamakulo nkaro etela tumbuwi nansi so mosi munan ko kayalinnia ila dalole duntana nambendung bebe kanolela afoye nambendung nambendung nana janim bisala we ila kano fangole dun tan na nyiyanji so e muna nambendung mbali fe kanole la jena risol mbali fi we kanole la muna fali malonko nyancho tafuno no la yidin fali malonko iri bata boy no la yidin na jena risol wo nyancho baluma jena risol wo katwalda kideo mama lugo kendo da funona adindi fali malon ko yiribata boy no la dinding 19 March wo 19 March muna 19 March wo stadium be fara la watch wayo no time are you going to pay me for that performance? It's a bonus. This one is for gratis for you. Give them your time. Yeah. Afoye Gambia tonya mandia fansa fam mantara wandia tonya ke sole nyada findika fani mbot na Kenya dol se do kundi tejo le betani nala be fani ya nilunta wonate million dunga bla ya be sambe ya fuzi ya wabeya ya mbakoto yalbe min najanyi Gambia ntawala misiko min ko to mole ya iya ala me kuran na kane jara no fo India momo ni kebaro kana labi mola sifano afoye jongonya la fero ala nyala kero muna kafobe la Cairo ite ko la koro idabe di yadi ko sero mandara fenna la jam fotero time manda la time manda mulande na time momo ni la time lo haram sa time ala barka thank you very much.